Okay, what is up, y'all? Welcome back, fellow rackers, to a Rack Livestream. Hope everybody's been enjoying their fancy new MH2 toys. I certainly have, and so we're going to be doing some more of that kind of testing today. I want to test lots of KarnRack today because I had some success with them. I tried that MTG Rack City and KarnRack both in the league, and I went 3-2 with KarnRack, which is not great, but it's not too bad. And then I went 0-3 drop with Rack City's list. It was not great. I don't know. I just felt like I had matches. There was no chance I could win at all. But anyway, I just want to mess with KarnRack. Some people do better, with different lists. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. We'll look at it more. I tried it offline, and I think I had better success with it online, actually. This is greedy keepable. I'll keep it, but it is greedy. Yes, what's up? Welcome, Duck. Yay, replay watchers. You old duck. He took my finisher there. I don't know what he's on. Could just be Jun. Could be Golgari. Prismatic ending. I don't like much of this at all, really, but I think Traverse the Uvenweld is what he was planning on playing. He can IOK me again. I don't care. Take whatever. Um, my current feeling on Urza Saga is very, very strong. I really like it. I don't know if it's essential, but I think we'd be silly not to use it. It's a free finisher that hides in our land base. It's like we've wanted something like that for a long time. So here, Eladimir's call. We don't want him getting any answers. Let's kill that thing right now. Like I would like picture it right now. If I rip an Urza Saga, it's one of the best things to rip. A Lily would be great, but you can't cast it. Urza Saga would be absolutely perfect right now. He's stuck. Um, he was hoping to get land with the Traverse the Uvenweld. Yeah, it sneaks creatures. Don't forget, it sneaks racks into play. You can chain them together with Explore or Expedition map, and yeah, it's just good all around. He dumped the trophy. Finally gets that. So now he'll kill this. I should have held that. This was a bit of a misplay. I should have emptied his hand, is what I should have done, and held my finisher. It's silly. Well, I've got a finisher now. Now I need some lands. It's a good card for him. Okay. That won't hit. Good. He doesn't swing. I wouldn't have blocked it. I probably should have blocked it if he swung, but I wouldn't have. Hmm. So it's a legit question, but I think, yeah, just do this. So we'll see what we draw here. Not what I wanted to see. Hmm. Hey Tim, welcome. And yes, if you check the description, it should be what I'm playing right now. I'm debating what I should get. If I should get something with Karn here or plus one it. I guess I plus one it here. And then I chump block with Mishra's, and then I play around the Karn for the win. Okay, fine. Pro everything? No. Okay, good. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, I'm playing 3 Mind Stones, yeah. It's not, I'm not completely locked in on these Mind Stones, but so far I've liked them. Um, they feed the Urza Saga. They help get Karn on the board, and bridge and stuff like help get. It's just good to have extra development. Um, I have more traditional lists if you're looking for maybe something more like classic 8 racky. I have all kinds of lists. This Horizons 2 added a lot for us. Yeah, definitely. And also, don't forget when we expedition map, you could also maybe find the Dakmore salvage, or if you needed the Castle Lochtwain, perhaps as a target. This looks good. He can't IOK this is the other thing. Damn, I tried to pull it back, but it was too late. I wanted to play the tune. Airbar kind of helps him though too, though, so I was somewhat thinking against it. Next turn, I'll dump both of my racks. The turn after that, I'll put Saga and then Lilies, and then question, win the game. Yeah, that Ragavan. Responding to this comment here, the Ragavan is very, very strong. I don't know if it's completely bannable, but it is very, very strong. I don't like to play against it. Well, for sideboard, the only thing you got to keep in mind, the sideboard's a Karn wish board. The only thing that I'm going to bring in from the sideboard is going to be my ley lines against some graveyard heavy deck, which this is. I will bring it in against this because it's a graveyard based deck. So he combos out to turn 2 or his turn 3. Um, you mean if they drop a ley line against us? What I've noticed, I think what you're asking is what I've noticed that the advantage of having Karn is anything that is trying to go grindy used to be tough for us. Like a lot of the blue white stuff they can out control us. They can draw enough cards and or counter our stuff and so on, and then drop their own walkers. Um, I love best matchups. I really like to fight that prowess. I don't have much problem with the prowess, and I see that a lot. Also, like this along the same kind of lines um, is there's a blue one going on. Uh, there's a nice blue red tempo-y delve deck. Pretty good at that one. Um, I don't mind Eldrazi-tron at all. If I can get that match, I feel really confident because the bridge usually takes them down game one. I can lean on the bridge game one and usually have no problems with them. I'd like to see burn any kind of thing that's trying to go quick. Oh, mill. I've seen that. Keep in mind, a lot of the stuff I play for fun. I really enjoy playing Karn and 8-Rack. I think it has leads to some really interesting play lines. This looks keepable. I gotta get his combo busted. Devoted Druid. He folds to. I'm pretty sure he folds right down to the bridge. I'm not gonna let him see my bridges. I think this card, like this card, comes and goes. Like there's certain times in the meta when it's good to have main deck, and there's certain times when it's good to have as a surprise out of the side. I think right now it's good to have it main deck. I think there's a lot of decks going all in on creature heavy attack plans. Well, he got another one, so still I protected one of them. Definitely double criming here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. It gives you inevitability is what you're looking for. The deck can sometimes fizzle out if you can't put them away. Um, like if they're not running the type of game, if they somehow subvert your hand control game plan, this gives you an out. Karn's going to find you an answer or stabilize the board for you. A lot of times, the first thing you're going to do is like you're going to get that Karn, you're going to have him search the bridge, and you're going to and then they swing into the Karn, so he ends up being like a tutor fog. They swing into the bridge, and or they swing into the Karn, and then you land your bridge, and then you stabilize. That's like the most common way to stabilize. Another way to stabilize sometimes if you draw him later on in a grindy match and you get the trade, you can stabilize with trading posts. Witchbane Orb also, Ensnaring Bridge and or Witchbane Orb. And then once you're stabilized, you can grab Scepter of Fugue and a rack. So it's basically a toolbox. It's the only. It's the only card at 4cc that that I even consider running. I normally would never consider a 4cc card, but he's that good. And his passive, just like sometimes will incidentally just oops win you a game. You know, they got some artifact heavy strategy going. Um, yeah, we will Raven's Crime. Oh, great. That was his combo piece. So we can Saga, play it. At first, this wasn't giving colorless mana every turn. Now it seems to. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Let's see if it's still doing that. But now what I'm going to probably fetch is the rack. Oh, shit. Well, I need a land now, big time. Or a freaking... I cannot search for the rack. It happens when these counters go on at the beginning of the draw step. But I can make those constructs at the end of the turn. So I'm hoping for land or that'll work just fine. So I'll skip one of the constructs. See, look, I can get colorless mana off of this. When this set first dropped, it would only make colorless on turn one when it had one token on it. Now you get colorless all the time. I don't know which way was wrong, but that's the way it is now. Luris in the yard is amazing for us. So it was a bug, huh? Oof, that hurts. That definitely hurts. And I didn't find a land because I was clicking too fast. Okay, so here I have to do what I was saying. Um, yeah, rack. So you see, it gives me a chance. Ripping him is the only thing that in this deck that I could have possibly ripped right there to even give myself a chance, other than maybe another bridge. But basically, exactly what I said happens. He's like a partial fog here because they have to swing at him, and then the bridge comes down, so I can possibly stabilize. And it did stabilize. Oh, great. Um, yeah, sure, why not, right? So he just needs another trophy to win, and I need to not let that happen, which I have no control over. It could be the end right here. A prismatic ending, yeah, that's another one. This is a good pickup, this prismatic ending. Oh well. We had a chance. We had a chance, but he out top decked us. I wonder if he's running Obosh as a companion. Isn't that a companion? This looks really greedy, but reasonably to keep. I think I'll keep it on the draw. Ah, blouses. It's usually hard stopped by bridge. which we may very well play this game. So see how it goes. Oh, great. He has a shitty ass hand. Picks up Ranker. Not a bad writ, really. Oh, wow. What I should do here, honestly, is this. This. And we'll name, I don't know, Windswept Heath. Yeah, he'll make him pretty big, most likely, and then this should just hit. Alright, fine. Let's just do this. He's holding Path to Exile, I don't care. Yeah, a lot of times this deck folds to this. Yup. I would say you were asking about good matchups. Any deck where you think, pretty much any deck where you can control the bridge play, it's going to be a good matchup for you. This looks like a good hand. Again, the main idea is going to be to drop, most likely to drop a bridge and defend that. Stall until that happens. The core spirit dancer has to go. That just fills up his hand. Next turn, Mind Stone. Turn 3, Karn. Turn 4, Bridge. If I'm alive. That's the game plan. Okay. I mean, it all looks really good on paper unless I die this turn. I still live. I'm alive. I think he has to swing a Karn, right? No, he swung at me. All right. Okay, scoops it up. Yeah, the bridge. He has no answer to it. He just can't play around that bridge. And there's a lot of decks that hit that bridge will shut down. So yeah, that's why I'm running it main deck right now. And that's another reason why I'm running Karn too, because like the bridge is like it's kind of like it's a good card if you're willing to go grindy, and same with the Karn, and it's an artifact and it feeds the Urza Saga. So like all three of it, I'm starting to call this. Somebody JP was saying it was gray rack because it's like a colorless splash. This looks good. Ah, ye old elves! Exclamation point. Oh, it's this hardened scales. I should have known. Ugh, I don't like any of this animation module. Ravager, he's short on lands like crazy. He is. Um, take the scales. Oh, that was a great rip. The Karn is so nice here. Just his passive is great. I death rattle when I think, uh-oh. I probably didn't need to name it. What else am I going to name? Maybe this thing? Oh, oh, that's not activated. No. I do not have a background in culinary arts. I was in the military as well as um, did some engineering stuff in the medical field as well. I do like to cook. I don't know. Maybe I said that on one of my things. I do enjoy cooking. Okay, that is an issue, but a lot of this problems that we have right now are going to be solved once Karn just hits the board. So I'm going to just play this like this. Yeah, I don't want to worry about Ravager. Steel Overseer is fine-ish. Let's just start clocking him. Ah, How nice of my deck. Um, we'll just do like this. This. Everything's nice and slow right now. This is what he's probably thinking is going to be his out, but that's going to get shut off real quick. I probably should have named. Well, nah. This was a good name, animation module, because that happens right away. And you can still get the triggered effect, but all right, we're in good shape. Oop, no, no, no. Ah, did you see what I just did there? That was silly. I didn't +1 him for no reason. Just went too quick. Oh, he scoops. That's fine. Good enough. Yeah, see, Karn, I think he said I had the option of playing the Lily or the Karn. No question about it. The Karn goes down. No real sideboarding. The only question is, at least what I'm like sort of switching between is sometimes I'll put Leyline and sometimes I'll put extra damping spheres because I don't know about you, but one of the decks that annoys me the most is that stupid amulet deck. Yeah, yeah, that Mind Stone. That Mind Stone is really spicy with the Karn, and it works really well with Urza Saga as well, of which there are 3. Not a full play set, but up to 3 now. This is fine. This is really good. I'll hit threats. I'll go after the creatures with this one. Nah, I mean it can deal with it, but they combo off real quick. They can combo off before you can even hit 3 lands. They'll be swinging at you with Primeval. And the other thing about them is they run that stupid Dryad, which makes Valakut their second out. So like the bridges on deck, they don't care. They just start playing, yeah, Valakut lands and triggers. But they struggle when that damping sphere is in play. They have a real hard time with it. I wonder if this guy's tilted because of my Thoughtseize. Oh, let's just be right back. Okay. Plan on fetching up an Urza Saga because I need a bit of a finisher here. Yeah, it's called Valakut. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They get their Valakut triggers. This is a pretty good match usually for us guys with this deck, this hardened scales. That's always been just really just a fair deck. I mean, it's kind of one of those decks where it's like, yeah, we're good at it, but there's probably a lot of decks that, they can exploit it. It's very it tries to do one thing. It's very disruptible, I think, as far as those types of decks go. I don't have too much problem with it. Nope, not on my Karn board. There is no non-basic hate in my Karn board. If Tron was like, you know what? Honestly, Tron has been kind of quiet since MH2 because they didn't really get any pickups, and they got a lot of cards um, that are anti Johnny Big Monster. So, um, yeah, they've been a little bit more quiet. So if there was a scenario where they were rampant again, we could redo this. Probably wouldn't run KarnRack in that. I don't know, I might, but I would definitely run Black Ice, or not Black Ice, but Break the Ice, it's called, which is the new sinkhole for their lands. You like sinkhole or break the ice into um, surgical extraction on their um, Tron land and call that good. There's time. He's gonna time out soon. He had to. He said be right back, so I'll give him until he times out, I guess. I think he tilted. Sometimes people do this cover guard. See if he's playing someone else. Nah, he's not. Sometimes I see them do that. They'll like leave you hanging and then go play another game just to like stealth tilt you, but yeah, he's gonna time out real soon. Yeah, there it goes. The singles are because that's what I'm looking for with um, the Karn -2. So those are like all my answer cards. The most common answer card that yeah, the stealth tilt. He may have been. He may have been. I considered it, but try and give him the benefit of the doubt. So this is usually a good match for us. Anytime I just see standard mountain drop, I feel all right. Even Thoughtseize, you're shocking yourself, but ugh, this bullshit. I don't like all those little ones. What's this? Okay. Well, get rid of the token stuff. Okay. That doesn't really do too much for him, though, does it? He's still 1-2 swinging. Definitely want to make constructs here. Oof. He's still a 1-2 swinging. He's going to get squished. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. I think just trying to stabilize, use those constructs as bridges for now. All right, he's out of cards. All right, I think I live. Even if he swings at me, I still think I live. No? Didn't do the math right, did I? Nah, I didn't. Still dead. Yeah, I couldn't have lived though. I had to. Yeah, there was no living for me. He just had me. This is not a super goblins. That's the type of like random shit that we don't want to see. We don't love a whole bunch of little quick dudes trying to go wide fast. Yeah, no. Definitely want to play first, and we were hoping for a bridge, and we got it. We actually got the kind of hand we're hoping for here. Keep. Oh, he had a mulligan, unfortunately. Won't be a true test or even any kind of a test at all due to that. Is it the same dude? I don't know. Seems good. Kind of. Not too bad. Kind of boring, but it's a little spicy. I haven't had a chance to mess with Loam since Pox since MH2 release, but it stands to reason that it can only benefit from Urza Saga and all the other stuff. Oh, it's this thing. Somebody's trying this in Modern. I didn't know people did this crap in Modern. They do this in Pioneer. Um, this is all weird. He's got all these spells where he can swing without crewing them. Or yeah, that Lupine. He dies to Blood Chiefs at low CC. It's a Plow King. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, that's hilarious. Crew 6, he still can't crew it. Holy crap. Does it fly? It don't fly. But no, yeah, there'll be no crewing now. Um, but I need a chumper. Oh, you said Plow King, but I was actually thinking Mr. Plow. Holy crap, I was actually thinking Mr. Plow. Plow King was later. I forgot about that. Well, hell. Good thing I got a bridge in my he's not trampled, is he? Good thing I got a bridge in the That's right, Barney was Plow King. Well, that's GG. Again, the bridge, but the Karn fetching me up to let you run like this copies 4, 5, and 6 of bridge plus extras. You can do nasty little recursion loops with trading posts, which I've done a bunch of times. Trading posts is really nice, kind of like inevitability finisher. You put that down, you can like get back your executioner's capsules and whatever. You can, this could be another good one to finish it off with. Start blowing up their lands, they get scoopy real quick. That's too light. You can't keep that one. That I can keep. Weird. He's really going all in on this, Mr. Plow. Oh, weird. Oh, I see. This seems fine. They were talking about Lupine Prototype for us at one point, but nah. Well, he's got to have artifact removal this game. We cannot depend on this to win by itself. Hmm. So this thing gives him a whole bunch of energy. I don't know what that. Oh, I see. I see. It's just another cheap way of crewing. Looks good. He's kind of paralyzed, and I've got stuff. I'm not loving all these land rips. Raven's Crime and turn that all around. Of course, this is not happening for us, huh? I guess pithing, whatever. Oh, that's crazy. And I still drew another land. This is getting really frustrating. Affliction is what I'm cutting. Affliction is definitely what I'm trimming. I'm down to 3 of them. Give me a freaking Raven's Crime. Ugh. Now, even if he pops the bridge, I look like I have a reasonable board to deal with. Got another one of those though. Still, I could block that even. Just a bunch of this stuff, same old stuff, really. I guess I'll take the Galta. There we go. Just start this process. Creatures lose all abilities. Oh, shite. Damn, he just one-sided cleared my board with that. Ouch. Damn. I've I really gotta get. I have to get another bridge here. just as extra defense. He could just get something and win if I don't, and then we'll work on something else. Ah, there, finally. Population, the only one who's doing it. It's a very Colonel. That is a really salient question. I was actually considering it. One less of this, and then throw in your Tormod's Crypt or your Nihil Spellbomb main deck, and then that's just one more thing for the Urzas to find if needed. Or you draw it. The Nihil Spellbomb probably would be what I would run because you can at least cycle it out if it's useless. Um, Yeah, you see, I really like that. You see how the Karn he finds answers. He gets he just puts the game away for you. This gives you that inevitability, that like that extra oomph. Sometimes 8-rack will get to this point where you're just like sitting there with the bridge, and like you just like everything's just sort of like on pause until one of the other one finishes it off. Um, isn't what we're isn't that what Rack City did in his 5-0? What he did in his 5-0 was he ran this list. This is his list. He's running 4 smallpoxes, um, pretty solid removal package on top of 4 fatal pushes, 4 smallpoxes, a dismember and a Bantus, and 4 Sagas. The spellbomb. Yeah, he does run that. He runs that main. hmm I was thinking about it. He's got map, needle, that all of that main. He's down to 3 of these, but yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool list. The only thing that I don't like about it, of course, you know me, but it is a really cool list because even though it does run smallpox, it stays linear. The only problem I ran into this smallpox screwing up, like it ends up being dead because you have to play this Urza Saga and you can't kill your lands and still try and play this. But then this is so good. Um, like if I don't know. Well, anyway, he 5-0 with it, so do that. Like if you guys are wondering, I would say probably get reps with this list as opposed to anything that I'm running. But I just run what I like because I don't know. Like I said, that last game is fun for me. That's the kind of grindy scenario that I enjoy. I like playing decks where I've got them by the throat for a long period of time, and I'm just kind of squeezing slowly until they're gone. Yeah, the map here's cool. It's I mean, you can get other things. You don't have to get the saga. You could get your castle or Deckmore loot. Oof. I wonder what he takes here. Takes the lily. Okay. This is super blind. What is it? Sworn Solemn Visitor, that vampire one? I gotta look it up. No. Imperious Bloodlord, I think. Yeah, it's Imperious Bloodlord. Try it. That was too blind. I shouldn't have played it. I actually thought I was playing the rack, I think. Oh, sweet. See, now if he's on blue, I love this rip because he can't counterspell my finisher now. I'm going to put creatures on the board and he can't do nothing about it. Oh, he's on that. He's on persist. So he can persist it. That's not too bad for me. That's fine. It's really vanilla, to be honest with you. Bye bye. I mean, he's probably got another persist, but it is what it is. No, it doesn't look like it. That's cool. These constructs are pretty big, huh? He's got to find something I swing for the win next turn with another construct. Oop, no more artifacts. Oh well. Let's see what he's got. Okay. Everything's looking okay-ish. I mean, we got him on the ropes, if nothing else. You don't like that. Hmm. That's not great. He can steal these. But they don't do much for him. They don't do much for him, that's right. He can steal it, but go ahead. Forgot. He has to block. Okay. He's still in bad shape. Okay. He's straight top decking for an answer. Jace, that's not. Oh yeah, that helps him a bit. Oof, it's gonna be really close. Karn or Lily? Oh, that's great. I love this card. Oh, that's a good one too. Just gives him more layers of crap he's got to get through before he can touch me. Yay! Oh, he's probably got counter spells now. I forgot. Oh no, great. Whoa, Doug. Is that a first? Let's see what we've got. That's a great rip, really. Oh, he's got nothing. He's got not a thing. Think I'll finish him. Oh, yeah, I could have finished him with anything. I should have just plus one. I don't know why I did that. Once I realized he was empty, I could have just held the card in my hand and no, I couldn't have. Anyway, he was dead. You see what I mean, guys? Though the Karn just it put the game away. Like we were sitting there, we were waiting for something. He had cards in his hand, but we couldn't really do anything to him. It just boom, done. It's over. Yeah, I'm going to look more about possibly trimming down the shriekings. We could possibly be looking at an actual 4 rack scenario here where the shriekings are trimmed off for artifacts to increase artifact count plus, more toolbox stuff. Or as the Saga counts go to 4, all that fun jazz. Make it like mini artifact control on top of 8 rack. Oof, ouch. I will keep. Just get him taken care of now. Not super thrilled with the amount of land rips, however. I'd love to see him tap out for like a Narset or something like that. I don't think he's going to do that for me, though. Nope. I think I'll play this and I'll tap out for the bridge, not for the Lily. You assume he's going to counterspell this, and the bridge is less of a thing. Yeah. Well, now I can take a peek. Oh man, that's awesome. Also, if you're not in the Star Trek memes Facebook group, Colonel, I highly recommend you get there immediately. It's full of hilarious, hilarious stuff. Okay, so Hmm. Snapcaster, I guess. John the Lock's not super great. I'm gonna take Snap, and then I'll just make tokens. Blue hates tokens. Blue hates this crap. May counterspell this. It's bait at this point. He can drown this. He probably will. That's surprising. I would have thought he would have drowned that, and then maybe tried to Snapcaster the drown. I'm just going to keep making tokens and keep swinging at him. And you just have to keep dealing with it. Okay, neat. But still. I mean, look at all this he has to go through. I mean, he's barely keeping up here. He's going to Snapcaster the drowned here, but still, like he's having to put a whole lot of resources in to my freaking lands, man. Like that seems good to me. swarm them with tokens. Discard that. If Urza's banned, I would just go back to the regular Karn stuff. I don't know. The Urza is great. I see the Ragavan getting banned before the Urzas, really. No, wait, I can't do that here. I cannot do this here. Here, I just want mana. Boom. Puts him in a nasty spot. He's got to cast this. He's got to counter this. Then if he does, that means he has to block. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. If he's sitting on a drown, he'll have to cast the drown on this. Okay. I get what you're going with this. But you forgot about one thing. That is the racks, my friend. I got him 2 ways. I got him 2 ways, but I'll go the racks. Yeah, Urza's, I don't think it's banned. See, this is what I'm talking about. That was a great match. I don't, before, it was very difficult before Urza's and Karn for me to win matches like that, but I feel like we have got a really solid match against some of these grindy decks, these blue Planeswalker, Jace type things. We've got game here now. We're dropping. So you saw that. That last game there. That was all Urza Saga. We just spammed tokens until he crumbled, and he couldn't counterspell any of it. So, okay, I will drop the stream for there. I think that's a pretty good stream for today. Guys, thanks so much for your chat. I really appreciate everything. Replay watchers, please leave your comments and suggestions. What you would like to see more of, less of, and so on. If I could do better stuff, production value wise, sound, video quality, anything, please. You can't, please give me the worst, trolliest, like flamish type shit. I don't care. Just let me know what's wrong, and then I can try and fix it. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate y'all, and keep racking out there, fellas. Thanks so much. God